Hi, this is Mark News from Plant Talk Radio. Thanks for subscribing and listening to our Plant of the Week podcast, brought to you by Bonide Products, family made in America. Visit Bonide.com to find a retailer near you. Each week, Plant Talk Radio's Fred Hauer focuses on a plant that would be a great addition to your landscape. Now for this week's Bonide Products Plant of the Week. And Gary, your Plant of the Week.
Well, Mark, I have for me, a new plant, and I think it's new because it's being grown now as a forced greenhouse plant. It's actually a hydrangea, but it's caused quite a stir at the conservatory this year. It's Hydrangea Shooting Star. Has beautiful double white flowers, and they literally look like they're shooting out of the plant. And everybody wants it. It may be hard to find this year, but keep an eye out for next year, if not this year. And what it is, it's actually an outdoor hardy hydrangea in the lacecap family, and you actually can grow it in most of Ohio. But it's been treated in the greenhouse and forced into bloom for the holidays. And that white, beautiful flower against, say, the poinsettias or some ferns, some greenery, it looks beautiful. It's also called Fuji Waterfall or Fireworks, or very similar plants. So all of those names are very exciting, I think, and it really is a stunning plant. The blooms last for weeks, several weeks, up to 4 weeks or so, white, and then they fade out to kind of a greenish, like some of the other hydrangeas do. And again, you have that chance. I wouldn't guarantee it, but you have a chance if you can keep it going after the holidays. You could plant it out in the spring in a partial shade situation, amend the clay soil. The hydrangeas would appreciate a little bit better drainage, a little bit acidic, and you may, it's worth a try, and you get a second, season and a second use out of the plant then. Started from Japan, and to my knowledge, certainly at the conservatory, it's the first year we've seen it and had it, and I think it is available in some of the grocery stores and some of the garden centers, and it's a plant to look for, a Hydrangea Shooting Star.
And so this is one, if you have it indoors, how would the care be different than a hydrangea that you have outside?
When it's indoors, much like a house plant, but on the cooler side. So find the cool spot, and that's always difficult in the home. But if you know you have an area that's a little cooler, keep up with the watering, and then you would just keep it going almost as a foliage plant through till about April or so. Just give it a light fertilizing, watering, and you can prune it fairly easily just to keep it in shape, and then just plant it out in the spring when you get back in the garden in the better weather, and I think it has a very good chance of succeeding. It wouldn't be hardy to go right out now, and so wait till probably mid-April or so.
Thanks again for listening to our podcast, brought to you by Bonide Products at Bonide.com. Plant Talk Radio offers other podcasts as well, including our daily Your Gardening Question podcast and our weekly Plant Talk Radio, all available on iTunes or your preferred podcast player. If you have a plant suggestion for Fred, send him an email, fred@planttalkradio.com.